I think in 2012, it's been an interesting year. It's tough. The recession's beginning to bite. People are starting to look at their household bills and thinking how much have they got to spend. But one of the things I think we've got in modern cosmetic dentistry is a whole range of techniques. People think, cosmetic dentistry is for me if I can't spend 20 grand on a makeover. Yeah, there are those people who still have 20 grand makeovers, but actually you can spend a few £100s and make a radical difference. You may have to have a filling anyway, so have a filling put in nicely by a good cosmetic dentist. It may cost a few pounds more, but you'll have a tooth that looks like a tooth. Bleaching, it's going to cost what, £200, £195, £200, £300, something like that. With Homestay, they've finally straightened that out. Get it done. We've got to get it done by a dentist now. They've stopped all the sort of supermarket stuff. That can make a radical difference. Just tweaking the gum lines, adding a little bit of bonding on. That's where you take a bit of filling and you just tweak it on the corner, just rounding off a rough bit. Maybe just got one dark tooth and you just get that bleached slightly. There are so many little things that can make a dramatic difference. I get my patients in and maybe they say, well, how do you feel about your smile? And it's maybe 4 out of 10. And I think, okay, well, yeah, you can have a makeover and we could make you a 9 or 10, but I could make you an 8. And we just do this and this. It's going to be £700. You want to be a 10, it's going to cost you 15,000. And you have to start to think, well, do we want to do all that dentistry? We've got the veneers now, we're getting really thin, so they're doing a lot less damage to the teeth, but ultimately it's an irreversible procedure. Where possible, we want to be doing stick-on stuff. If we can actually be adding on, restoring the teeth. If the teeth have worn away a bit, they're chipped, that makes you gold. If you've been grinding them away and you've got those flat edges, a 40-year-old can look more like a 50-year-old just because they've ground the teeth down. And it's a relatively simple thing to have that tweaked and adjusted, add on, repair those chip bits, and you take 10 years younger, and it's a low-cost procedure. So ask your dentist what they can do. It's not all about high value dentistry now. There's a lot of great stuff out there. Exciting for me is to see cosmetic dentistry become part of ordinary dentistry. Cosmetic dentistry isn't separate. It's everything you do in dentistry has a cosmetic component. You can choose to make it look ugly, or you can choose to make it look nice. And it's also a little bit of thought. We're starting to see dentists now start to think in a different way. So I think it's we've got the techniques out there. It's not so much we're seeing new techniques as such. It's the fact that people are starting to adopt them more, and the public are actually getting access to much smarter dentistry.
Super. Thank you very much.